My NC's just failed. And I think this is quite serious why this has failed. You hear the mechanism trying to start there. It's stuck in second, as you can see. I can't take it out of gear. This is bad. Oh, mate. No, I've got a faulty bike. Fucked. Morning tubers, well, first day out in about 10 days now. I've not been on a bike and I've not been on the Mighty NC because it's got issues. It won't go into gear. Well, it goes into second gear and nothing else. So I've got to go and speak to Yules under warranty on it. It literally can't be ridden. So it will be a case of it'll have to be looked at under warranty. Very strange. So you start it up, I'll show you in the video, and it just basically goes into second gear. Now you can turn the ignition off, hold your auto and manual button, so as though you're putting it into gear, and then turn the ignition on without starting it, and then it'll put it back to zero. It'll put back to neutral. Very, very bizarre. So not a good start. It's probably just something like firmware. I don't think it'll be much, to be honest, but I'm lucky to have the Mini CL to actually get me to work. As I say, I've missed a lot of riding last week, so you've not seen that, mate. I haven't done any videos, not been well. I've also been busy at work because I work in the school the 6 weeks. The kids are back today, so I'm going back and I'm late going out now. Wanted to be in at 7 o'clock. I've ended up faffing about trying to get the bike going. But yeah, that's the worst bit of it. The Mighty NC has failed on me. Do we get anxious about it? No, it's not worth it, people, because I know when it goes into Yules will find out what it is. Honda will fix it, and you can find out what goes on. And it's, you know, it's part and parcel of any bike that has issues. You get brand new bikes. They have changed things. They've changed the settings in the gearbox on these NCs, so that retainer valve that's in there that they've put in, like an oil retainer valve, it may be something to do with that. So we'll dive into Yules tonight. On the way home, bit of cramp in my leg there. I haven't had that for a long time. And I'll ask them to sort it out for me. But what else has gone on? I've not read and I've not watched anything, people. I've literally not watched any YouTube and watched any news. I've actually spent a bit of time watching a bit of TV, sat with the missus, which is a rarity really. But we're heading back into the dark months now. As you can see, the wet is starting, the rain is coming down. Missed a lot of the sunshine. But aren't I still lucky just to still have the little CL500? I do love riding it. I mean, I haven't done any real reviews on this for a while, to be honest. And there's such a fabulous little bike. And it's one of them things, you know, this bike will, no matter what, will start up and go. You won't have gearbox issues with it unless your gearbox collapses completely, which is unlikely. You'd have to get to about 60,000 miles before you start having issues like that. But I'll tell you what, it's actually great to be back on a bike. When you've been off for like 10 days, and like for me, I'm on every day, people. It's normally 7 days a week I'll be on a motorbike. So when you've been off for 10 days, you know, it's like going on holiday, isn't it? So in terms of my why I've been off, and I've still got it, I had stents fitted a couple of years ago when I've been in and out of hospital as well. They've done a few checks and it may be a case, they think that the stents may have moved. And they said it is a common thing that happens. So they sent me for some more bloods. I'm going to have some more bloods done the middle of this month, well, the end of this month. And then they'll address me back to the hospital where we'll go and have a scan, but a special scan. I forget the name of it, what they said. It's like a sonic scan. It's like I presume like when people are babies, it's that sort of thing. So I've got to have that. But what it's done, and if any of you have ever had heart attacks and had stents, makes you very tired, very headachy. So I've been a lot of headaches and tiredness, which is, you know, quite hard to deal with, especially when you're working, because I'm one that I won't sit up. You get lots of people that, unless I can't work, I won't. You know, if I can't work, I won't work. If it's that bad. But my view is if I can get up and walk around the house and sit on the computer, I can work. Because I walk around the school and sit on the computer, so I can do the same. And we're all different, you know. Some people like the time off, don't they? I just think, would look, the time I'll get off is when I retire. That's when I'll waste my time. So what else? Nothing else really. Like I say, I can't come back to anything that I've watched or seen, because I've run out of information. AI has run out of information. I've got nothing to say. Just get ready for a couple more vids. So we'll find out what's gone on with the Mighty NC and see what's gone on with that. I'll either call up tonight or I'll phone up Yules today and ask them to sort out a repair on it or a warranty check on it. And that's it, people. So if you're back on your bike now, September as well, can't believe it. 12 weeks time, we'll be in December. Back to dismal, dark mornings, but I still enjoy riding in them. And that, you know, that's all that matters, as long as you enjoy riding your bike. I've, like I say, I've been in car for the last, in effect, 10 days into work, for the last 2 weeks, and it's drove me mad. You know, that it's added, every day it's added 40-50 minutes to my journey each way, as you'll see when we go up here now. the schools are back now. As we go up the 56, it will be just heaving, and the first day back, so the schools are back in now. 34. So I'll play a bit of music for you now, and with a bit of luck you'll see a couple more videos. Right, on my way home. What a day. Oh, it's going a bit fast, that. So just an update on the Mighty NC. It's arranged now for Honda are picking it up. So what you do is Honda breakdown, basically your Honda warranty, you've got a number for Honda, you ring them up and they arrange to pick up your bike, explain the situation, no problem at all. So that was arranged today, and when I got in work this morning I phoned them up about 10 o'clock and they're collecting it tomorrow at 10 o'clock to be dropped off at it'll be dropped off at Yule's, and then Yule's will look at it. Now I spoke to Yule's and I think it'll probably just need plugging into their OBDC reader, and it'll need resetting, and then they'll run it, and then they'll do a full reset on the gearbox. And it's one of them things, isn't it? You know, there'll be loads of people now that go on, oh, they're not reliable, they're not this, not the other. It happens, you know, everything has an issue. And as long as the issue gets fixed, and in some respects, it's probably not a bad thing, because they've also got the ability to, that'll be logged with Honda to say what happened. So whatever happens to the bike, that information will go back to Honda and to their engineers, and they'll relook at it, and that's how they get better. But I'm all right, because I've still got my little CL to do what it needs to do, which is fabulous. This is added. This video is added to the one on the way in, so I've just put a last bit on the end of it for you. And I might as well say, I watched a bit of news. We had a busy day today because all the kids were back. It's the first day back for them, so we're busy. But we got a bit of time to just sit down, have my soup, and have my dinner. And I thought, I'm going to put the news on. I haven't watched it for 6 weeks, and the first thing I watched, it wasn't the news. It was Question Time, Prime Minister's Question Time. They're such a bunch of wankers, aren't they? Them Labour scum are such a bunch of wankers. That two-bit cheat, Rayner, who's in charge of our country, in charge of our housing, trying to pocket herself 40 grand, and then making it out, come across like, oh, it's because of my family, it's because of this and that. They've been caught out. She should just, at the end of the day, that's what's wrong. As soon as these people are caught like that, it shouldn't be a choice. They should be asked to resign. They should be sacked. They're stealing from the taxpayer. She knows exactly what she's done. She knows exactly what she's done. And she's trying to back out of it and trying to make herself look the victim. And then he went on about Farage, didn't he, going across to America, saying he's a traitor to Britain. Well, no, he's not. Because you've got a comedian who done, I think it was it Father Teddy done the series for? He done it. He's a major comedian, arrested at the airport with 5 armed or 6 armed officers for a tweet. Mark Rowland should be sacked. He's another one that should be sacked. It's just becoming, it's a communist state. You nearly had me then. It's becoming like North Korea. In fact, I would have thought North Korea not even as bad as that. They allow people to speak to a point. But the police now are seriously losing respect from everyone. And what was interesting and what was said, when they go into all these events which they're being paid overtime for, they're being taken off normal duties. What needs doing around your areas? Anyway, that's enough of it. That's just a hint on what's going on with the NC. Right, people, I thought I'd put it back on. 10 days since I've done this. Round onto the M6, going home. Absolutely chocker as normal. Glorious blue skies with really heavy rain. What else could you ask for when you're riding a bike? Now, let's just try and find a gap. There's got to be a gap here somewhere that I can see in front of that coach there. There's one. Getting the right gear. Just nip into the outside here. And there we go. Whoa, do you see? Oh no, that's one that you don't cater for, really, is when you see someone towing a caravan, the mirror's a lot wider out. Not going to get through there, people. It's quite a nice motorhome, that, doesn't it? It's weird how you get some of them with no back window in them. Well, getting ready for riding in the winter again. Well, autumn at the moment. And then the winter will be round soon enough. But I'll tell you what, it's so good to be back out on my bike. Even though I'm missing the mighty NC. And like I say, that's been collected to actually be done. She'll soon be back with me and fix whatever's wrong with it, because there's nothing major, like I say. I think something's gone wrong in the firmware on it. But I'll tell you what, even though it's been raining, it's been clouds have been on and off, been dark in Manchester. It's really beautiful. It's actually not cold at all, it's quite nice. That's nice of him there. Thanks, mate. Moving across for me. You can see all the Pennines straight ahead there. As clear as day. God, that wagon's got bright lights, hasn't it? Why would you have high beam lights like that on in daylight? Yeah, so that's it, really. I keep on saying it, that's it. It's nice to be back out on my bike. I do miss it when I don't ride it. And like I said, you know, on the way in, I've had a really, really bad month of illness, and we think we know what it is now with them stents have moved. Which, it's one of them, what can you do? You can't. It's no good worrying yourself to death that what's going to happen is going to happen. They're going to probably reseat them or do whatever I don't know what they do. Be interesting if anyone knows what happens when your stents are moved if you've had it done before. Did they take the old ones out? How? I don't get how it works. So that's even something new for me, people. So I think I'll end up with a spell in hospital again. And with a bit of luck this time, I'll have no grief for a number of years. And it's amazing how the slightest bit of blood pressure in your body, you know, blood not circulating properly in your system, how it affects you. So if ever you're ill, you feel tired and worn out and fatigued, go to the doctors, you know, go to them and explain what's going on. I mean, it's like I can't knock my doctors at all. They've been absolutely fabulous. They're really, as soon as I put a call in with them, within a day or two they're on top of me and having me in. I suppose that side of it, I've been very lucky. Right, at that for the final time. Ride safe, be kind to others, and with luck, they'll be kind to you. See you in the next one. Ta-ra.